All right, Sara and Erin Foster are opening up about their complicated family dynamics. During an interview with Oliver and Kate Hudson on the latest episode of their sibling Revelry podcast, the Foster sisters reflected on their upbringing after dad David Foster and mom Rebecca Dyer divorced in 1986. Just a reminder, David is an extremely successful music producer. He's responsible for Whitney Houston's iconic song, I Have Nothing, went on to marry actress Linda Thompson, became a stepdad to Brandon and Brody Jenner. That's a small snippet of his life and career.
Right, exactly. Sara explains in the podcast that she and Erin actually grew up with their mother. Now, she tells Oliver and Kate that, quote, our dad was raising other children. He wasn't raising us. Erin even chimes in saying that they never lived with their dad after their parents' divorce. She explains that their dad was living in this $20 million house with Brandon and Brody. They had a very different life. I can't even imagine how that made them feel. Erin and Sara revealed that they didn't even have a room in their father's home, yet the public would refer to them as, quote, spoiled brats because of who their father was.
Now, when Kate and Oliver Hudson asked if they had resentment at the time, the sisters both agreed. They said it was deep, and Erin elaborated, saying, mine was less resentment toward them. It was more like we're misunderstood out in the world because we have this fake spoiled lifestyle, but we're not even really allowed to be a part of it, which would be a difficult dynamic, right?
Absolutely. The situation even affected Erin and Sara's relationship at the time, with Erin saying that Sara was, quote, mean to her because she didn't have room or space to be a big sister. Now, Sara agreed, saying, I had so much of my own inner turmoil with our own family dynamic, but you look back and you're like, oh my God, we're each other's allies, right? So the two are now best friends. I'm so glad that they've gotten to a place where they're much better, but I'm sure it took a long time to get there.
Kind of moved forward and changed up and found a way to make it all work. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, David and Linda ended up getting divorced in 2005. David is now married to Catherine McPhee. Now, they got married in 2018. You're right. He's lived such a full life.
He really has.